Hi everybody, this is Grace, and today I'm going to show you how to use the timeline in Kapwing. The timeline allows you to adjust when elements appear on the screen, which is super useful if you want some elements to appear for only part of the video. The timeline works like timelines in other video editors, such as iMovie or Adobe Premiere, but it has a simpler design for faster editing. So I'm here in Kapwing Studio, and in the description I'll link how to get here, but it's just kapwing.com/studio. In terms of orienting you first to the timeline, each scene has its own timeline. So scene 1 will have a timeline associated with it that is separate from scene 2 and scene 3. So to get to the timeline for each scene, you can either click the hamburger icon here within the scene, or you can click timeline at the top with the scene selected. So I'm just gonna go into the timeline for scene 1. So when we come to this section, so this is what the actual timeline is. It's this section at the bottom. So the video plays from left to right. So it will start here and then play along the length of these layers until the end of the clip. Each layer in this timeline is correlated to its layer on the screen. So if I select this layer, it's selected in the top, which is this text box. This layer is the image, and then this is another text layer at the bottom. To adjust when these elements appear on the screen, you can drag the ends of the clips and to lengthen or shorten them. So if I shorten this clip to halfway through, at this point in the video it will be present, and at this point in the video the text box saying summer 2019 will not be present. To make finer adjustments, you can select a layer and then use the left and right arrow keys to shorten or lengthen the element. For example, if I select this text box at the top and then go to the upper left corner and select the current time box and use the left and right arrow keys, I'm clicking left right now and it's shortening the clip. And if I click the right arrow, it will lengthen the clip. To preview your work, you can always click the play button and it'll play from the start. So for this example, if I wanted to have the Memories from Stockholm text box at the top appear first, and then later on for this summer 2019 text box to appear after, I simply I'll extend the Memories from Stockholm clip all the way to the end of the clip because I want that to be on the screen the whole time. And I only want the summer 2019 clip to come in at the end. So if I drag and drop it to the end, it won't be in the screen at the start. So if we play, we can see that it's not there, and then it appears when we tell it to. So that's just a simple example for creating these layers and making them appear and disappear at different times. This is another example where I have a bunch of different text layers and then an emoji at the end. So if we play it from left to right, we would see that the different text boxes come up and disappear at different times. So at times they're overlapping. If you look at a single point and see that they're overlapping, that means they're both on the screen at the same time. And if there's a point where it's just one layer alone in that timeline, it's going to be by itself on the screen. And if we play this from the start, you can see this is what it looks like. So I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. If you still have questions about how the timeline works or any other questions about Kapwing and how its products work, reply to this video and we will try and get to them as soon as we can. See you next time.